Hello, hi, this is the video number 4, the last video on this amazing series called the Flow State, the psychology of developing English fluency through changing your mind. Thanks a lot for your responses. And I'm sure that all of you are really enjoying this session and you're really getting that what I really wanted to give you. Friends, understand one thing, that fluency, confidence, communication, it's more about your psychology. Forming proper sentences, using better words, constructing proper, lengthy and accurate sentences is very important while speaking. But the methods which we use are not really natural. We are studying grammar by hurting the tenses and getting confused. But there is a natural way out of this, but no shortcut, but the natural way, and which is what I'm going to tell you here. So guys, just stay with me. A very important session, flow state, to develop your fluency and how to apply this flow state for speaking. That is what I'm going to tell you. And I'm sure that you all are going to rock, you all are going to enjoy this session. As usual, I request you all to stay till end. And if you're really serious about fluency, if you're serious about your confidence, if you're struggling with your promotions, if you are having this fear of speaking in front of your boss, or if someone is very fluent than you, he comes, you get stuck, you're trying with the old grammar methods and nothing is working, then I tell you honestly, try this technique, but we don't have a shortcut. Try this technique and you will see the change in your English. Slowly but surely. Let's start. Okay, so let's start. Now, what happens is, when you're speaking with someone in English, you do one mistake. You focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, that is the wrong approach to develop a language. If you see your mother tongue, while speaking your mother tongue, you do not focus on you, you focus on something else, which I'll tell you, and the something else is the other person. When you're focusing on yourself, what happens? You become grammar conscious. You are constantly thinking about grammar, constantly thinking about the tenses, constantly thinking about all the rules which you have crammed by hearted. And when you do that, you won't be able to communicate. Because, just now, just 5 minutes before, I was talking to one of my students who is going to join my online session, and she was saying that, well, while speaking, I don't remember which tense to use. I forget whether it's a noun or adjective. Now, this is what is called as grammar consciousness. And then I get stuck, sir. And when someone very fluent comes in front of you, I forget all my grammar. That happens because you're focusing on yourself. And when you're focusing on you, when you become grammar conscious. Next, pronunciation conscious. See, when you focus too much on pronunciation, every word properly pronounced, there should not be any mistake in pronouncing any word, you become again frozen while speaking. That stops you, because again you're focusing on yourself and your pronunciation. That will stop you from speaking. Are you doing that? I think most of you are watching those videos where they tell you where to put the stress and the syllables and the vowels and the consonants, and you are all again confused. You're not speaking language naturally. When a native speaker develops his language, he doesn't go through all this complicated procedure. When a non-native also develops a fluency, I'm giving you my example, forget everyone else. I don't think about the syllables and the consonants and the swash and lot of I don't focus on that. Even I don't know what exactly is consonants and vowels and all those sounds and different sounds. No need. I'm here to express myself. At the end of the day, do you understand? That's very important. You are not here to write a program code, complicated code, and then to deliver it. You are here to communicate and give a message. Yeah, come on. Why you're making it a rocket science? Keep it very simple. Next point is emotional conscious. Now what happens is, when you're talking, you already are nervous. Okay, oh my God, now I'm going to get nervous. I'm going to get anxious. People can see my nervousness. And you just break down, and this is called as emotional collapse. Because your Grammar conscious plus you're emotional conscious. You're constantly worrying about your emotions. Many students have told me that, sir, when I speak, I get so nervous, panic, I start sweating. You don't want that to happen. You're emotional conscious. You're very conscious about your emotions. Why this is happening? This comes because of this and this. You become emotional conscious. You're constantly under stress, pressure, burden. And you are constantly watching your emotions. Which emotions? Oh my God, I'm nervous. Oh my God, how to speak? That happens. And I'm sure all of you are connecting with this. Many students, many of my friends, my followers. No, you're not my followers, you're my friends. They have told me that exactly this happens. So how do you know, what happens to us? I know because I have gone through this. I know because I have lived this. I know because I come from Marathi medium. I know because I have suffered that. I am not from any convent school, or I'm not a trainer from US and UK who is already a native speaker, or his English has improved in his school and he's teaching you English lessons. Grammar lessons, sorry. Because I have gone through this way. I have lived this. I was a victim of poor English, low confidence. And today I'm a trainer. Therefore, I know that. I can say that where you are right now, I was there some 20 years before. So I can tell with experiential authority, this is the problem. And last one, perfection conscious. All these things, if you add together, it becomes perfection conscious. These people are chasing perfection, each and every word while speaking. They are thinking about the tenses, they're thinking about the accuracy, they're thinking about the messages, the intonations and all. The natural way of speaking is gone, and you are just like, as I said before, doing any scientific research, and you are analyzing each and every point. You won't be able to speak because you're focusing on yourself. Change that and adapt this new strategy, which is called as the flow state. Focus on the listener. You are the listener right now. I'm not focusing on my English, I'm focusing on you. I'm focusing on that you should understand and what to do that. Now listen very carefully. Accept your emotions, that is nervousness, accept them. Nah, I'm getting nervous, fine. Don't debate with emotions, don't fight with emotions. Emotions you cannot suppress. No. When you just look at them and say, oh, emotion, okay, no problem. I accept you. It will go. While speaking, it will go. You experiment it. Experiment it. But first of all, you must be conscious about your emotions, and for that, mindfulness meditation is very important, which I've made a video also about that. Now, you focus on the other person and not you. Just now I said, focus on the other person. Focus on delivering your message. Don't check your English. Focus on the person. You will go in the flow state. The speaking flow state. Amazing experience. You are not consciously speaking. You're unconsciously speaking. Your only goal is to deliver a message to that person. And then see what happens. Naturally, English will flow out of your mouth. Try this. It works. Focus on expression and not on perfection. The more perfection, the more depression, the more stress, the more anxiety. Focus on expressing your feelings. Focus on expressing how you feel. What do you want to say? Focus on that. And last is focus on speaking the word and not the pronunciation. As I said, like focusing on each and every part of the pronunciation will make you nervous. Just now I'm speaking. I'm just focusing on speaking the words. I'm not focusing on, or I'm not consciously focusing on pronunciation, whether I'm doing it right or wrong. So when you do this, all these 4 points, you just go in the flow state of speaking. You just get engrossed. You forget that you're speaking in English. You forget about all the grammar and all that. You forget about all the grammar and all those things, complications, and you just open up yourself. So guys, I'm sure that you're going to work on this. You're going to take efforts. But all these things will happen. And you can do that. But for that, you have to develop your self-belief. And self-belief will only come when you follow all these tips. The self-belief will come that, yeah, whatever I'm speaking is right and people can understand this. And when the self-belief about you, that when you start trusting yourself, better English will come out of you. And of course, there are certain other habits also which I have to tell you, or I have told you in many of my videos. then only things will change. Guys, mistakes will happen, but you will go in the flow state. Because while speaking, mistakes will happen, and those mistakes will happen, but you will not realize that you're doing that mistakes. Your mistakes will be corrected through your habit state, through your habits. And they will get just corrected automatically. This works, this has worked for everyone in my institute. So guys, what you're waiting for? Just go in the flow state and start communicating. It was a pleasure talking to you, and thanks a lot for staying till end, because my videos are not funny, they are not having jokes, they are not sensational, they are realistic. I don't know whether I'm boring or not, but mostly 95% people say that you are really nice to listen to. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Take care and bye-bye. See you.